what's coming up from today in your connection, resolution of the argument, moving past this impasse, and the energy between you being healed by mutual love and choosing to let things go instead of holding on to resentment. This is actually an accelerated reconnection compared to, other times where you had arguments and the distance lingered on. It's refusing to give to the negative. And I don't know if you watched my read from yesterday, but this pentacle sounds so confusing about how to get it. But it's broken down into the 3 of Pentacles: mind, body, soul. Smaller digestible pieces in your relationship, and understanding that there are going to be days that don't feel like sunshine, and there are going to be days where maybe your person can give you 10 and you have to fill in the other 90, or maybe you're just at a 5% one day and they show up for you, and maybe it doesn't reach 100, but it remains throughout the days. And just knowing that and showing up, and especially in creating peace, read between the lines and know this person wants to make you happy despite the hard times and the things that are not perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect to be a beautiful connection and an amazing love. And if you can just let down these filters from the past traumas you've experienced, this guard that you put up for very good protective reasons, you're going to see the love. And that really is the hardest part, to realize that you're no longer having to be in survival mode. Because survival mode puts up defenses and brings in things that make us defend ourselves. That type of energy. It takes time, it takes repetition, but I think you guys are slowly learning that this love is enduring and it is safe. And yeah, this is pretty amazing. I see that there was some kind of disagreement, disconnect, but reverse judgment is being made on that quickly. It's shown very clearly how unjust that was, and how that's kind of from the past. What's being healed is the situation where it's kind of like the baby gets thrown out with the bathwater. There's disrespect and disconnect and just this tension, and it doesn't have to be that way. There can be moments, there can be feelings, there can be disagreements, but this is healing. This is actually truly healing for the 2 of you. And yeah, recognizing that the disconnect, the feeling that this person is gone is just part of the triggered moments. The moments when you get triggered from things that have happened and you bring it to the connection, and they do too, but this has been resolved so much more quickly, and not by spoken words. I don't think you guys get into a lot of intellectual, detailed conversations about disconnect, reconnect, but I do think that you guys do know how to show each other through faith and action. These 4 of Cups of love, faith, certainty, truth, love, of committed, lasting connections, and you're willing to meet in truth. And that is a huge step for the 2 of you. You're both opening up and recognizing that there is no one else in this love for either of you, this connection. Especially you. I think we're always demanding, is there someone else? Is there someone else? And you're accepting now as the truth that there's not. And without the questioning that felt somewhat like accusations, this person is showing up. And what's coming up next is they're going to show up to you much, much more and share their true soul passion and their love with you. And I think they were kind of expecting you to lash out, diverge from what you told them about having changed, to want to work on things differently. But you held your grace and you communicated with class, respect, reverence. And I'm getting reverence to the connection, not to them. It's not like they expect you to worship them, but with the practical, zoomed out look at what, is the actual truth in this connection, and that pause at rest changed the imbalance and brought back the prospect of the fairy tale. Again, as I said, faith, certainty, truth, and love from these seeds you planted that are now this like wedding arbor, this like entrance into a home that's just for the two of you. That's coming forward. It's coming forward. So you guys kind of, I don't know if you know Japanese art, where they take cracked pottery and put it back together. This broken home, this broken stuff between you, all the stuff that broke your hearts, your souls, shook you to your core from your past, is being put back together, and it's even more beautiful. It's more beautiful because it can't be duplicated. And it's passion, it's sunlight, it's sunshine, it's all of the strength, it's all of the passion, it's all of the softness poured out to the both of you. Your passion tempers your passion tempers the hardcore, cutthroat side of them with love. And you both are getting out of your head about what this connection actually is. Very quickly you have healed the pain, and they are showing up as the Emperor, the leader you can trust. And you're realizing you don't have to come at them with swords again. You can speak softly, and this is the magic. This is the magic of your love. Love heals everything, and there's some people who say that you should not be in a relationship until you've done the healing on yourself. And yes, you have to heal to a degree and in a certain way to be able to receive love and show up. Not all daggers out and, just self-destructive, but the rest of the way is a choice that you can make together, and with consistency and understanding that not every day is going to seem like sunshine. Love will heal you along the way, and I think that is the realization that you both have made.